blessings falling on me. I got weapons, need no armor. Stat like Tetris, you don't.
This is gonna be a pretty big video because, as you guys see, the big truck is back in action, and like I've been talking about it for like the last year and a half now, and it's finally time to get her built. So it's going to SEMA this year. First thing I started off building was the cradle, and obviously you need the cradle to do anything because without the cradle you'd have nowhere to mount your four-link bars. Let me grab this big old meat stick. This thing is an anchor. So now, what our goal is, we're gonna jack it up so hard into the frame that we're just gonna flip the whole thing over because this pump car is gonna lift the whole truck.
Now it's off a little bit, but you want the driver's side one to be more towards the rear, offset a little bit, that way you have better steering.
That way from this side you can see the other side.
Yeah, because if you don't, then you won't know what the other cradle's doing.
Moral of the story is, my cradle for my big truck is built, okay? I have the axle underneath of it. I had to buy another axle because the old axle kind of disappeared. It is gonna be a dual ski, dually.
It's gonna have skis?
Double, dually. Good old Reamer always does the job well. Well, low trail trailers were good. It's just always something. Yeah, I smashed this light deal coming in. Now the pump car. We literally have now stripped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 axles. Over here, that's the front truss for the big truck. And I'm about to start tacking that together, welding that up, and getting it set up on the axle. I still need to find the angle that needs to be at. Grab the angle finder. Turn that on. And get this at the right angle. So I'm gonna go find a stock 3rd gen and see what angle that is, because this is a 3rd gen axle on a 2nd gen Cummins. Now we have our truss for the front of the big truck ready and all kind of squared up on the table. New Heims inside there, so it's a 2-inch opening right there, 2-inch truss. This will lay inside there. That'll weld up. It'll match the width of the back. Someone's ripping. Who is that? He hates that.
No fucking way. I just fucked it.
Now we have the strap all welded up on top of the front truss for the truck. And what we need to do now is we're gonna start forming this whole deal around it. So I'm gonna put a block right here and tap this down, and that'll give me my angle. I should be able to push it down. So I gotta go up this line, up this line, up this line, up this line, this one, and up here. I'm probably gonna stop it right here and chop it there because that's where my angle should end. And then that gives it a pretty proportion, enough room for the panhard bar in the front to essentially, when the truck compresses, okay, so picture my arm, the panhard bar right now. When the truck compresses, it hits a bump, the panhard is gonna move. And we don't want our tubing to lay out right there, which really, in a sense, we'll probably never get the panhard that low because it is gonna be so massive, but just in case we do, we'll have enough room to clear this. So I'll show you guys here in a sec. All right, so we're hard at work while CJ's over here posting his big truck. So if you guys want,
I don't have pictures of it yet.
a truck, you see the truck right there?
Yeah.
If you guys want a truck, it'll either be in Missouri or my shop here in Crown Point. But we got this axle all about set up. And now you guys can kind of see why I cut that off right there. Because now the bar from here to here will be right there, just kind of a lot higher. We got the truss at about 90 degrees where it needs to be at. Then we come over here with our angle finder. Got our angle right there, which is about a stock 4th gen angle. And you switch over to here, and we're right there under 90 degrees. But we'll get it spot on, get the truss tacked on, make sure this opening is 2 inches, and then we're ready to put some axle brackets on, and maybe get the axle hanging today from up beside our coilover location. All right, well, the front truss is tacked. So now we got our plumb bob set up. Go tack this. Probably gonna warp the axle tube because that's a very long pass up front. Look at he looking at. Look at him.
Just stitch
You think
it.
you're gonna warp a fucking axle tube?
Oh,
Just stitch it.
I just bend it because I sit on it wrong.
look at that fucker, dude. 89.8 degrees. If you were a pothead, that'd be a lot of dope.
That would.
That would be. I'd be pissed. Good thing we're not potheads. We're crackheads.
Crack it. That's a lot of crack.
I like mine.
All right, now we got our plumb bobs all set up, and the axle kind of lower down. The truck needs to go up higher, so I'm gonna have to get me the cherry picker around to the front some which way and go up about another 6 inches. It's probably not gonna fit out the door. I'm gonna drop the whole fucking truck. I don't know how safe this is gonna be. Okay, well, as you guys see, it hasn't fell yet. And I'm trying to grow the courage to go up another 2 inches. But, this is going to be ignorantly massive. So, let's see how far this goes. I'm going to lower her down. Very, very slowly.
Riding to the top, started from the floor. How we got up here, you don't need to know. Sniffing on an M, I need one of those. Sniffing on an M like I got a cold.
You know how to use a tape measure?
Do I know how to use a tape measure? Is that what you just asked me?
Yes.
All right, what's half of 39?
12.
Half of 39 is 19 and a half. So,
It's 18 on there.
You're not to the end.
These were welding gloves, and now they're just.
What are you even building? Like what is this?
Everybody can wear these gloves and just fucking destroy them. So when we weld, we get grease in between the welding wire and the tube.
Yeah, but what are these tubings for? You gonna make a welding cart?
Oh, dude. And
SMG shocks?
no, they're blue though. They are blue. And it's a 4-letter word. They take 6 to 8 months to get. So for the time being, we have to improvise. And
So you're telling me these are coilovers?
so these are
You drilling for China?
yeah.
Oh yeah? Sorry. It just penetrated.
If this video gets 5,000 likes on it in the first 2 days, I'll expose crude diesel.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't have 5,000 people watching your video. I think it's crooked. You dropped something.
No.
Oh.
That's a coilover. A very big coilover. You probably shouldn't make it this big.
I like it actually. Looks really good. Fits like a champ too.
So we're gonna tighten it up real tight.
Like really tight? Like bend your axle truss tight?
And get it really tight. Let's set this noise. That's at the right angle. Oh no, that one's not.
What you reading over here? Some numbers?
Oh, fucking 90 degrees.
9. You're wrong. It's 0.1 off.
Now we gotta kick the axle back a little bit.
What do you say?
We built it with chopsticks. I don't know, that's a fucking massive shot.
It's not that bad. No, if you don't do that, you're a pussy.
It's gonna be big.
How big?
Oh, big.
Big.
Pretty big.
It's gonna be squatted too.
That's what it needs to be.
What you got there?
You see, for a big truck to be lifted, they have to have coilover mounts. Unless you're doing air ride, you gotta have a back mount. But I got it all mocked up. That's a pretty small shock, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go like another 1.5 inches. But that's
without wheels and tires.
just put
on.
wheels and tires on it, you'll get the gist. That's all you have to do. Okay. No. Welding hood on. Plug the old hefty unit.
I gotta go on this side. That glare's a bitch.
Go west side. I'm back camera this time. We're gonna tack up our upper coil buckets.
You already got them bolted in, huh?
Yeah, gotta bolt it in. Now I'm gonna tack them. That one's tacked. This one is too. This one's about to be. Oh, they're tacked for now.
Pretty sturdy.
Ooh, man, the leather just burns me.
Slap a bolt in there. Drop down on its own weight. Oh.
Oh. Well, first we got to weld it all the way up. Not falling too bad.
That's gonna be sick.
From a lot more standpoint, I think it looks pretty good. Yep. Alright.
Alright, what? What are we fucking doing? You wanna explain, Mr. Welder?
Alright, so
Put that back in.
what?
Because you're gonna fuck it up if you don't.
Alright, we're about to tack this rear axle truss. So as you guys see here. Oh,
You moved it. It's a good thing you checked that. You about fucked up. That, folks, is supposed to be at 90.
and in that 0.8, that'll still tack.
It's good ground, what you got there.
The fucking plasma cutter. The fucking plasma cutter ground. Now the truss just fucking fell off.
Is that the plasma cutter ground? Yes, sir. That's healthy. Here, ground this to your cock.
90 degrees. I was wondering why the handle was so fucking small.
You're gonna move it again. Oh, it's off.
No, it's not. Just leave it the fuck.
Oh no, it is at 90. Tack it. Go. Yep, we're gonna say it's the same.
Always gonna be tacked.
I think you missed it.
I missed it.
Yeah.
89.9. That's CJ's radio station when YouTube doesn't work.
What are you doing?
Now you see here. Need our frame width, 38 and a half, we'll call it.
38 and a half?
No, 38 and a half divided by 2.
I think it's 12.
$19 and a quarter, I'll call it. What we got right here, CJ? A Heim joint.
Oh,
Yes, a Heim joint.
same thing.
So we got 16 of these suckers for the OBS build I'm getting ready to do. And then we got some more Heim joints for my long arms I'm doing right now for my little dually, which might be in what? The next video?
Should be.
Should be?
2 videos.
If I film. Who thinks I should film more? I mean, I also built 4 trucks in the last month, but where are they at?
Where they at?
Not filmed. All right, well, I guess today is gonna come to a wrap on this video because I can't give y'all too much content in one video, but I think you guys got a lot of content for this video between the big truck coming in, the cab getting pulled off, the axles getting prepped, the cradle getting welded, rear truss, front truss getting welded. And now maybe in the next video I'll do some sheet metal arms on it. Maybe get around some weight. All right. So yeah, this sucker's massive. This has definitely been on for the past couple days. It was all the way full, but now it's not. So what do y'all think? Is this truck too big? No. No. Doughboy's just like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get up in it. So, alrighty. No one fucking cares. Come on, pop your head out. I'm not gonna be the one that